I know you guys already know about Big Smoke's betrayal. It's one of the biggest twists in GTA San Andreas. But when you actually go back and replay the game, you start to notice all these little moments that make you go like, yo, was Smoke shady from the start? Well, in this video, I'm gonna break it all down, mission by mission, scene by scene, and look at all the times Big Smoke low-key showed that he was planning to betray the gang way before it actually happened. So right at the start of the game, there's already a major red flag that most people miss. When CJ walks into his mom's house, Big Smoke literally jumps out the kitchen swinging a bat.
You picked the wrong house, fool! Hey, Big Smoke, it's me, Carl. Chill. CJ. Oh my God, what's up?
Like he was ready to smash CJ's head in before even checking who it was. Then he goes, oh, my bad. I thought you was Sweet. That one line tells you everything. He wasn't just hanging out, he was waiting for Sweet, and probably because they wanted to get the job done that those ballers failed to do. And once he realizes it's CJ, he quickly changes his energy. Starts acting like he's there to look out for the place or whatever. But that's just cap. The hit on Sweet had already been planned, but it went wrong and CJ's mom got hit instead. So when CJ shows up instead of Sweet, Smoke panics and just plays along. Right after that, there's this moment that a lot of people don't really pay attention to. Smoke slams the bat on the table when he realizes it's CJ and falls on top of a photo frame. If we rewatch the full cutscene, you will notice that it's a picture of CJ's mom, the same photo CJ was just holding a few seconds earlier. Now it could just be a coincidence, like he didn't realize there was a picture there, but that's the kind of slick moves Rockstar's known to play, where everything has a hidden meaning to it, so it could definitely be a little sign from Rockstar. Another early sign is that Big Smoke isn't even living on Grove Street anymore. He dipped and bought himself a new house in Idlewood, which just happens to be close to the baller's territory. Like, come on. That's already sus. And did you know how he could afford the place? Well, he claims it was money from his aunt or some nonsense like that, but even Sweet suspects that Smoke used drug money, and knowing what we know now, that's probably true. Why would a loyal Grove Street member leave his own block to live next to the enemy? Unless he knows he's safe there and can run his side gig without his gang knowing. Alright, let's say for a second maybe we're just overthinking it, right? Maybe Smoke's just misunderstood. But then you get to the first major shootout when the ballers attack and the crew has to escape on bicycles. That's where things get real sketchy. If you pay attention, the ballers are only shooting at CJ and Ryder, but every time Smoke is in their line of fire, they just stop shooting. I'm not even kidding. I went back and played that mission again just to make sure. It's super clear once you know what to look for. It's like they've been told to not touch him. Why would they spare only Smoke during a full-blown drive-by? Unless they know not to harm their homie. Now this one's famous. The mission where Big Smoke orders basically the whole menu from the restaurant. It's become a meme at this point, but what a lot of people don't catch is how this moment connects to the betrayal stuff.
Give me a number 9 just like his. Let me get a number 6 with extra dip.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
First of all, this isn't the first time Smoke's tried to dodge serious conversations. Throughout the early story, whenever CJ or Ryder brings up CJ's mom or the green saber, Smoke always tries to steer the conversation away. Like just before the drive-thru, Ryder actually mentions the green saber that was spotted during the hit, and Smoke instantly brushes it off, saying stuff like that would be half of the city, and that they're just overthinking it.
Yo, my moms get killed. We gotta talk about it.
We all gotta talk about it. They was going for Sweet.
How you supposed to know that? You know what people are like. Say they have love for you, but won't say a word. Too damn scared.
Some people say they saw a green saber doing the work, then speeding away.
Yeah, but people like to talk, don't they? Anyway, that's half of Santos you talking about.
Yeah, you right, my bad.
He keeps downplaying everything. It becomes super clear during the drive-thru mission. You're just out with the crew, grabbing some food, and then the ballers pull up out of nowhere and start blasting. CJ, Sweet, and even Ryder starts firing back. But Big Smoke, he was busy showing down on his food. They literally have to call him out mid-shootout. And he was always like, I ain't letting this pizza go to waste. Your homie's under fire and you can't be bothered to shoot because you're eating? That's the most ridiculous excuse I've ever heard. But it makes sense when you realize he was already working with the ballers. Of course he wouldn't shoot at them. Those were his allies. And the rest of the crew isn't dumb either. CJ keeps asking him what the heck was up with that, and Smoke just brushes it off like he was too focused on his burger or whatever.
Why you ain't blasting, Smoke?
I'll shoot him when I let's go. I ain't stuffing, homie. I'm enjoying my meal. Hey, kill that asshole. Ah, shit, this is a great thing.
All you managed to do was eat my damn food up.
Yeah, it was getting cold.
What was with you back there, Smoke?
Man, if you can eat your food while everybody else is losing theirs and blaming you, you straight, homie.
What?
Nothing. Just some poetry I read it.
Hey, Smoke, tell me why you moved out the Grove.
Man, got some money from my aunt. I mean, it's a nice place and all, but the Grove is in my heart, baby. It's where my dogs is at.
Yeah, okay.
Even Ryder, who we later find out also ends up betraying the gang, was trying her back at the Bolas. So if he had no problem shooting at them, why didn't Smoke? Honestly, I feel like Rockstar did that on purpose, is to make it way more obvious that Smoke had already switched sides. Now here's something that a lot of players didn't think about while playing the game back then. Look at the actual missions Smoke gives you. Not a single one actually helps Grove Street. Like, none. He never sends CJ to go fight the Bolas or do anything that benefits the Grove. All his missions are either about himself or shady side deals that move him closer to becoming the new kingpin of the streets. And it's not like he was scared to fight or something like that. This dude was out there chasing trains and risking his life to wipe out the Vagos. Remember that mission where he's yelling, all you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ? Yeah, he had no problem there when it was some other gang, but not Bolas, like ever. Also, his mission markers on the map are labeled BS. Now yeah, it could just mean Big Smoke, but let's be real, this is Rockstar we're talking about. You really think they weren't being cheeky with that? His missions are literally BS. They don't help with the gang at all, and you just end up making things worse in the long run. The other sign that I feel like a fool to miss was those sneaky bastards Tenpenny and Pulaski showing up at Smoke's place, which happened like multiple times, and every single time Smoke acts all innocent, like man, they won't leave me alone, they keep harassing me, that sort of stuff. But come on, after a third or fourth time, you start to realize this isn't some random coincidence. These crooked cops don't just drop by over and over again unless they're working together, and by the time the story picks up later, it becomes super obvious that Smoke's been in cahoots with them the whole time. He wasn't some poor dude getting bullied by Crash, he was part of their plan from the start, and you could tell he knows about Crash coming over, because after that mission when CJ drops Smoke at his house, he tells him to clear out before he gets caught up into Crash's plan or something. That's because he knew Tenpenny would show up after the mission, and CJ would suspect that something shady is actually going on. And after hearing all of this, you're probably wondering, then why did Smoke even do it? I mean, he had the Bolas and Crash on his side, right? With Tenpenny backing him up, GSF wouldn't have been able to touch him anyway. We saw how Tenpenny had CJ running around for half the game like a puppet, so if Smoke really wanted to, could have just left. But see, the real reason behind his betrayal was drugs. Sweet had one rule: no dealing cocaine, no messing up the neighborhood, none of that. He was old school, trying to keep GSF clean. But Smoke didn't like that. From the beginning, he wanted to flood Grove Street with that powder. He wanted power, money, and he didn't care how he got it. So he figured if he could take Sweet out of the picture, he could run GSF his way. No rules, no principles, just business. Sell the drugs, make the money, and build his empire. But then the hit went wrong. CJ's mom got killed instead, and CJ came back to the city. That kinda threw a wrench in his whole plan. So he did the next best thing. He played it smart, he stayed close, acted like he was still part of the crew, while secretly watching every move they made.
Hey, Smoke, what made you flip out like that, man? Was it the drugs or what?
I got caught up in the money, the power. I don't give a shit. Oh, fuck, man.
Why you just didn't quit, man? We was like family, homie.
I had no choice. I had to do it. I just see the opportunity of when I'm gone, everyone gonna remember my name. Big Smoke.
Damn, man.
It was a classic keep your enemies close type of move. He couldn't take over anymore, but he could still grow his empire from the outside while orchestrating hits on the gang. Now that I think about it, I mean, it was clear as day. It's like he wasn't even trying too hard to hide it either. It's kind of wild how many signs were right in front of us the whole time. Let me know if you noticed any other moments that I missed, or if there's another character you want to break down like this. Maybe Ryder. Drop the names in the comments. Have a good one, y'all.